Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here.
And Greyshot151 here.
Not bringing you another review of my
Don't
hero.
worry, you guys don't have to adamantly despise us because we didn't like the anime movie.
Yeah.
But, you know what we did like?
Not these characters. Because, fun fact, the original Invisible Man, right above me, that was canceled after the Mummy
Wasn't
bombed.
it Johnny Depp?
Yes, Johnny Depp. I have the image right above me of Johnny Depp.
I'm actually...
And everyone that was in the Dark Universe movies that unfortunately are no longer gonna be there because guess what? Dark Universe canned. You know what wasn't canned? Blumhouse. Blumhouse, for those who don't know, makes low budget movies. The highest budget stuff they make is the Conjuring universe. That's the highest tier. But that being said, it's also most part pretty good. There are some Blumhouse movies.
They have a good range. Yeah, they usually have some high quality stuff.
Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day.
Yes.
Yeah. Happy Death Day. The Conjuring movies.
They have a good knack for Upgrade is another great example.
Yeah. Violent, like the guy knows how to make a smaller budgeted movie, really stretch it and make it seem really good.
Some movies are trash. I think they also did
they've done I think La Llorona.
They did La Llorona. Another one exactly would be right here Truth or Dare with the big smile face. That terrible movie. Anyway, point of the matter is the guy behind Upgrade, which was by the way the better Venom movie, one of the best action movies of that year, and it had a budget it was Venom
before Venom came out.
I don't even want to say a 10th because I feel like that would be underestimating it. But seriously, it was incredibly small compared to Venom.
The action was in that.
But the action was better.
Yeah.
So
guy directed this.
He was given a bigger budget and given The Invisible Man, which Blumhouse
got. $7 million. Go nuts.
Yeah. But that being said, the directing in this movie is fantastic.
Yeah.
I have to give it up to this director. And again, it's Leigh Whannell. Also in this movie, it's starring Elizabeth Moss, who, again, you've probably seen above. Olivia Jackson as the antagonist. He is the Invisible Man. And
you really don't see him. I know, shocking.
Aldous Hodge, which is probably one, if not the second favorite part of this movie for me.
The police officer?
The police officer that plays a supportive friend.
He's in so many things. He's in Leverage, and he's that's what I know. That's the first time I saw him.
I think he's also in Turn.
But he's just, anytime I see him, he always brings a small bit of charisma, and I always enjoy it. In this, he's an officer, he has a daughter, and the very basic synopsis that we'll say is a woman is in an abusive relationship, and she finally gets out.
Yes.
Only for
things to go wrong.
Things to start to go wrong as she believes the person that had been essentially her ex at this point, the person she tried to get away from, apparently is dead, but is haunting her, or basically he's invisible. I know, shocking, based on the title.
But here's the thing about this movie.
It doesn't play like the Invisible Man, the other ones, because they always make him the main character, almost.
Yes.
And they have a rotating group around him. They very much make him the monster, but almost the main protag. But it doesn't work. I think the Hollow Man, or God, there's so many sci-fi movies that come out and have something like this. But yeah, no, those I think failed. Where this one succeeds is this picks a theme. What is the main core of the Invisible Man? What ability do you have? And it's what are the strengths? Is you can drive someone mad, you can make them insane, make them so no one believe them. What does that work best with? Relationship, controlling, and this really works because of that. You understand this woman's the people around her downing this woman. There's one scene in particular where it's a her situation with the guy's daughter, the officer. His daughter and her, and the confrontation feels very human.
That's the thing about this. Okay, so fun fact: eventually things get a little bit more crazy in this movie, and a lot of psychiatrics and stuff is involved. The way the Elizabeth Moss is portrayed in this movie, I see on a day-to-day basis for my job in working with the sheriff's office.
As do I at accounting. People just go mad all the time.
Yep.
It's real. Guys,
so the fact
watch out.
She nails it. She nails playing a person, but the thing is she's telling the truth. That's
She also works because you understand from the moment the relationship that she has with this person.
Yes.
Again, you really don't see this guy's face, and I think it works because this guy is a monster. Legit. This guy is terrifying.
Yeah.
Because there are shots that linger, and there's no one in frame.
Also,
but you don't know if he's in frame. And that the tension in not knowing, but thinking that even if he is there, it's again, the cinematography, the use of that, It's really good. In the movie, it was dead silent. I had a chip, and I thought I could hear the echo. It was...
But also, I love sequences where it's like her dealing with her trauma.
Yeah.
Because it was done well.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a sequence where she's just going outside, and
you can tell she's...
You can feel how she's feeling.
Yep.
Just, again, from the sound design alone. So, again, have to give it to that. But, no, overall, this movie...
It's also smart. Like,
yes.
That's the thing with, like, Hollow Man or something, like the other ones. It's like, this person is a controlling person.
Yes.
But throughout this movie, there are a few instances that I in the woman's shoes, I would argue, like, I mean, personally, let's be honest, if someone attacked me and they were invisible or, like, trying to stalk me, my first stop
Your current girlfriend,
yes, if I were to ever take off...
you escape,
yes.
She stalks you, go ahead.
If I were ever attacked or being chased by my girlfriend, the invisible woman, yes, I would immediately go to Home Depot, get a spray can, and then buy a taser and put it in my back pocket. And then the moment I think she's around, get a line on it and then tase. But again... that is one small moment, and there's a sequence that I would think of that.
Yeah.
But the rest of it
is really good.
Is the first third and the last third are just I was enthralled the entire way, and it's understandable. It's smart. It's smarter than the trailer. I thought this was gonna be a dumb and like a very stupid...
I had hope the entire time. You're like, it's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid. My hero's gonna be great.
I was kind of wrong on that one, but. Regardless, again, I still like parts of that movie. But regardless, for this movie, it's a definite recommendation. I highly recommend it. The characters are good, the story is good, the reasoning is good, and even when you think the jig is up, this movie has more to give, and I love it for that. Yeah. So I think I'd want to give this, like, it's a lower 8 because there's like the first half of the second act is like that little bit I have a little problem with, and there's like tiny little pieces here or there. Like, for instance, like
some of the
there's a sequence where no one believed the girl, and I'm like, he's in the corner, and then the guy's like, listen, the guy, honestly, just like, listen. I'd be like in this situation, like, listen, if I'm so insane, just put your arms out and just go from one end to the other of the room, and if you feel nothing, perfect. But if you feel something, then I am vindicated. Like, that's the kind of situation I would do.
But also, that's the thing. It's like, you have no idea if that person's actually in the room.
Yeah.
And that's the freaky part of this movie.
And I would love it.
Half the time, again, by the camera work and everything, there could be someone in the room.
Yep. You don't know.
You have no idea.
Oh, the other part is like, okay, obviously this guy's like stalking this woman for the extended period of time. He's got to have the best bladder and the best, like, he doesn't get hungry at all. He doesn't get, he doesn't have to use the bathroom at all. Because this guy is dedicated to his work.
Yes.
Like, you think this guy's been, like, he snuck up, like, there are sequences where he goes places. All I'm saying is, like, that takes some mad skill. That guy's bladder is rock solid. Let me tell you.
He accidentally takes a glass of milk and he's lactose intolerant.
Oh shit! You just smell. They just smell something like, who cut the cheese? And they just look at the daughter. Or something.
Psychological warfare he uses actually in the movie.
Yeah.
But no. So, great acting, great performances, really good. And honestly, pacing. You're right. There's a small portion I wish it would have sped up. But that being said, great payoff at the end. Great, great focus.
The CGI is good in regards to showcasing how it is done, which I don't even think we should do a spoiler section on this because I think people should just go in and see it.
I agree. So to wrap things up, recommend it. Yes. I want to see. Apparently they are doing an Invisible Woman, but apparently it's also being done by Elizabeth Banks, or maybe there's another one around it. I want another movie if they do it with whoever survives the end of this movie. That's how amazing this movie is. I want a sequel in a monster universe with this.
It does its own nice little bow. Like the ending is satisfactory. It's not like an ending like sometimes in these movies you feel like the ending is like okay, but this movie actually is kind of satisfying. It works to the character strengths and it works with what has been built up over the movie. And I if they do make a sequel and if it's just as good as this, I'm all for it. If Blumhouse makes the Universal Monsters now and they're somehow all come together, I don't know how you do it. Yeah. But I would actually want to see that.
That could be good. Also, if you're a fan of Upgrade, you might get a few nice call-outs and surprises.
Yeah, keep an eye out on the actors. That's all we'll say.
Yeah. But in any case...
did we rate it?
Yes. So we're going to rate this... You said 8 out of 10?
Yes.
I'm going to rate this a 9 out of 10. The only issue that I could possibly think of with this movie is there's some sequences that you're like,
Yeah, a little
what's
slow,
going
the
on?
CGI.
A little slow in the second part or the second act, and I would also say that some of the CGI could be a little better. But that being said, you could technically make arguments like it's slow because of this plot reason. It's the CGI is bad because of plot reason. So you can kind of make arguments. I don't think they're great, but you could.
Yep.
And that's a sign of a good film when you can literally say, "What about this? Oh, that's because of this reason. What about this? Oh, because of this."
Again,
reason.
it's smarter than it looks. This trailer made it look very dumb. Like I was like, oh, it's gonna have this ending. This is like, this looks stupid. Why isn't she doing this? And the movie explains why this person isn't doing what she's doing, or like the situation. And I liked that.
It's funny because
It's not like
Yeah.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Like, it's not like that in depth. But for what it is, it's really good. And I'd highly recommend it to anyone that likes thrillers, horror, like that kind of stuff.
Just the cinematography in this movie, just the shots and everything like that is great.
Oh, it's worth it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll get your money's worth. Trust me on that one.
But in any case, that's going to be for this review. I'll be putting up a poll for next week's movie. Figure out what that is. Although
Probably Upward.
Upward? Come on, you got this. It's not Upward. It's...
Onward.
There we go.
Onward.
Any case, it's
I'm
been
thinking of Up.
Greyshot 17.
Oh, yeah, and 151. Hello.
And we'll see all of you next time.
Later.
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. Before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Josh, Milam, Joey G240, Just Thomas Plays, Spartycus, Rifle, JrChicklis, Pyroshark, Ion, Ollie, Ace, GTA, and Jacob Osweight. Thank you all for your incredible support. This has been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see you all next time.